Hey, feasters. It's Jason, or Rezzz if you'd like, and I'm answering your questions so that you can get past the bumps and the hurdles in the road to building a profitable freelance business. And today's question is actually comes by way of a free live Q&A that I held last month. And if you want more on that, you can go ahead and look at my website. I've got a schedule of all of those live Q&As. And the question is, do you get any leads from your content? And what traffic acquisitions have worked best for you? So, the short answer is yes, I do get leads from my content. As far as acquisition methods that have worked best, for me, it's been organic. Since this question is specifically asking me, I'll get a bit deeper here, but I'll also share with you some other techniques that have worked well for others. First, let's talk about what worked best for me. Well, the content that has netted me my best clients has really been the content that's positioned me as the person who can solve their problem. I have an article on my site that potential clients have found through search, and the question answered, they basically had a question that needed answered. And when those leads reached out to me for additional work, right, they basically did so on the heels of reading that article, right? They either had a question about it or maybe just even wanted me to do the thing that my article said that you could do. The other piece of content that's helped me out in landing clients has basically been either articles or podcasts where I talk about the things I do for my processes. Clients have told me that by hearing how I organize things, how I structure my projects, even how I structure my days and weeks, just basically how I run my business has shown professionalism that most don't. Now, those words are their words, not mine. I want to add that I consider the content helpful for positioning and sales. I don't think I had any single piece of content that really directly converted someone to becoming a client of mine, mainly because I don't have a buy now button on any of these articles. But they certainly were brought up during the conversations that I had with these leads during the sales process. They certainly helped in the potential client understand if I'm the right person that can solve their problem. And they certainly helped in allowing the lead a peek into what the experience could be as a client of mine. These are all articles that fall in the consideration and buying stages of the buyer's journey process. Part of the question assumes that I wrote these articles with the intent of acquiring these clients, which I don't see as being true. I wrote them with the intent on helping people with the same problems and with the intent on hopefully showing them that I know what I'm talking about. How they found the article, though, was purely organic. There was no special acquisition method there. Admittedly, there's a big investment of time to grow organically. But I'm okay with that due to the fact that I only need to have a handful of available spots anyway in my business for clients, right? Because I built my business around recurring revenue. So those are recurring clients. So being helpful in the community by writing such articles positions me as someone who I can be a resource for. On the flip side of this are paid ads, webinars, freebie opt-ins, and other methods to get leads in the door, some of which I've done myself and worked nicely, but that really wasn't the original question, right? If you want to know more about those things, go ahead and hey, just ask me. Right? Webinars, for example, I've seen myself and spoken with others who do them for their services and really have worked well. It's often a method that you see with SaaS products or membership sites and courses and such like that. But It's certainly starting to grow within the services space as well, as it should, because they do work. Inside of Feast, the roadmap and community for freelancers looking to specialize and build recurring revenue, we have a whole track that shows you exactly how to hold these webinars. I've also heard of people using paid ads to target certain businesses that they want to work with, and this has certainly worked pretty successful too. This method definitely intrigues me because it's something that uses the data that's available to us in a way that puts your business in front of a specific company or even a single person, which paid ads usually go out to the masses. So it's definitely something that interests me. The bottom line here is that content helps you sell. It helps you position yourself. It helps you stand out. You should be thinking about your content in a way that's helpful first, then acquisition second. Use your content as an awareness tool, and use your sales process as the converting tool. Service-based consultants won't convert someone to buy their premium price packages from one article. Just never going to happen. But one article can make the reader recognize you and your business and see your business as a resource to buy from later on. If you have a question, ask Rezzz. That's me. By dropping me a tweet, an email, or go ahead and leave a comment in iTunes by going to rezzz.com/iTunes with your question, and I'll be able to bring that onto the show and answer it for you. So until next time, it's your time to live in the feast.